So the topic we are now on is calculating energy consumed over what? Over time. Write that. And the formula I'll be using is energy equal power times time. That will be the formula I'll be using. Energy equal power times time. And this energy we are referring to energy consumed or power consumption. So this is the formula. Energy equals power times time. So we're picking certain questions and then we'll use this formula to solve those questions. And take note of this, the energy here is more the same as power consumption or energy consumption. Then the power here is the power rating on the appliance. Every appliance has a power rating. For example, this bulb has a power rating of 10 watts. So your fridges, your iron, all electric gadgets have their own power rating. This is only 10 watts. So if you see 10W, the W stands for what? The power rating of the appliance. So keep that in mind. And when it comes to this kind of calculations, we prefer to have our power rating unit in kilowatt. Kilowatt. So we'll be looking at how to convert from watt to kilowatt. Most of the time, they write the power rating on the device as what? Watt. So when I give you the question, the first step I want you to do is to convert from watt to what? Kilowatt. I hope that's clear. And this is the conversion unit. 1 kilowatt equals 1,000 watts. So that's the conversion rate. 1 kilowatt equals 1,000 watts. Now take note of this. This is the trick. The K over here, kilo is 10 exponent 3. So this 1 kilowatt is the same as 1 times 10 to the power 3. How that's clear? So if I write 1 kilowatt, it's the same as writing 1 times 10 to the power 3 watts. If I write 1 kilowatt, it's the same as writing what? 1 times 10 to the power positive 3 watts. And 10 to the power 3 is 1,000. So 1 times 1,000 is 1,000. So 1 kilowatt is the same as 1,000 watts. So keep that in mind. We'll be using this conversion rate to convert 10 kilowatts, 10 watts or 100 watts or even different kinds of watts. How that, can we clear? Okay. So I will give you the questions, you answer the questions for me. So let's take some examples. Calculating daily energy consumption. So we are going to find how to calculate daily energy consumption. After that, we'll look at monthly energy consumption and then what? Yearly energy consumption. So our first example, a fan rated 75 watts is used for 8 hours every day. Find the energy consumed per day. A fan rated 75 watts is used for 8 hours every day. Find the energy consumed per day. So what's the solution? What answer did you get? Remember to convert the 75 watts to kilowatts. So let's solve it together. So we'll be using this formula. Energy consumed equals power times time. Now, what is the power given in the question?
75 watts.
75 watts. And 75 watts is the same as what? In terms of kilowatts, 75 watts. 75?
0.75.
Go 0.075, not 0.75. This is what it means. To convert from watt to kilowatt, divide the watt value by 1,000. Exactly. So our power rating is 75 watts. So we divide by 1,000 in order to have the value for the power rating in kilowatts. So keep this in mind. If the power rating is given in watts, just divide that value by 1,000 to get it in what? Kilowatts. Then times the time. What is the time given? 8 hours. So this 75 divided by 1,000 is what? 0.075 kilowatts times 8 hours. 0.075 times 8 gives us 0.6. So this times 8 gives us 0.6 what? Kilowatt hour. So this is the final answer. 0.6 kilowatts hour. And what that means is that the fan in question uses 0.6 kilowatts of power every single day. Every single day it uses what? 0.6 kilowatt hour. Is this clear? If this is clear, let's pick the next example. We are going to solve this on your own. A light bulb. Let's write. So write out the parameters. Are you ready? Write out the parameters quickly. A 60-watt bulb is switched on for 10 hours daily. A 60-watt bulb is switched on for 10 hours daily. What is the energy consumption of the bulb? What is the energy consumption of the bulb? So for the question we have, the power rating is 60 watts. And the time is what? 10 hours. Did you also take note of that? So we are going to use this formula. Energy consumed equals power times time. And the power rating is what? 60 watts. So under this power rating, we write 60 watts. But once you convert the watts to what? Kilowatts. So we divide by 1,000. So energy consumed by the bulb is 60 divided by 1,000. This converts the 60 watts into what? Kilowatts. Exactly. Times, what is the time? 10 hours. 60 divided by 1,000.
0.600.
Are you sure? 1, 2, 3. It gives us 0.06 kilowatts times 10 hours. So not 0.6. If it was divided by 100, that's when you get 0.6. But here it's divided by 1,000. So 60 divided by 1,000 gives us 0.06. So we have 0.06 kilowatts times 10 hours. So our final answer will be 0.6 kilowatt hour. So this is the energy consumption of the light bulb. So we realize that the first question we solved, we had 0.6 when the fan is turned on for 8 hours. And if the bulb is turned on for 10 hours, we will still get the same power consumption because their power ratings are different. Let's move on to the next question. For this, we'll pick a question on television. How did we get 0.6? 0.06 times 10. When you're multiplying by 10, you move the decimal point to the right. I hope that's clear. But if you are dividing, you move to the left. For this, 60 divided by 1,000, because you are divided by 1,000, we move the decimal point to the left 3 times. This, we are multiplying 0.06 by 10. So we move the decimal point to the right once, because 10 has only 1 0. If we are multiplying by 100, that means the 0 should be 2. So we move the decimal point to the right 2 times. But this one, we are multiplying by 10. So we move the decimal point to the right only once. Is that clear? Okay, next question. Write the parameters down. A 150 watt TV is used for 6 hours daily. What is the power consumed or consumption of the television? The first one, you put hard one. The second one, too. This one, I have to get it correctly. Because it's still the same one. It's like people have problem with division and multiplication. You are looking at me. You won't talk. What are you doing? Why are you afraid to talk? Are you done? The value is 150 watts. And it's used for 6 hours. So what's the power? What do you get?
0.9 kilowatt hour.
0.
When it's used for 6 hours, it's 900 kilowatts hour. With 900 kilowatts.
It's used for 6 hours. Yes. What did you get?
900 kilowatts.
What was your first answer?
0.9.
And that's the answer. So why did you change it to the other value?
When it's used for 6 hours, 0.9. But I did it. Okay, the general answer is 0.9.
When you're talking to the thing, you don't want people to hear a wrong answer. You don't want people to hear. I said we are normal class. Talking to the thing, hear the conversation. So when you are watching later, you realize that, okay, I made a mistake here. You don't. You mentioned the correct answer, you changed it. I don't know why.
The answer is 0.9 kilowatt hour.
0.9 kilowatt hour. That's the expected answer. So let's solve it together and see. So we are still using this formula. Energy consumed, power times time. So what is the power rating of the television?
150 watts.
150 watts. And we want to convert this 150 watts into kilowatts. So how we divide by what?
1.
We divide by 1,000. So 150 divided by 1,000 will give us this value in kilowatts times all the time.
Times 6.
6 hours. So 6 hours. So the 150 divided by 1,000 is what? 150 divided by 1,000. 0.15. So 0.15 kilowatts times 6 hours. And 0.15 times 6 is what? 0.15 times 6 is what? 0.9. So this gives us 0.9 kilowatt hour as our final answer. So that means on daily basis, the person uses the television for 6 hours in the day. So if the person uses more than 6 hours, then the power consumption will be more than 0.9. But this person uses the television for 6 hours in the day, so the power consumption is what? 0.9 kilowatt hour. I hope that's clear. Now we are going on to how to find or calculate monthly energy consumption. But before we do that, let me give you this question for daily power consumption on your own. You solve that on your own. Write it somewhere. A refrigerator runs for 24 hours daily. but the compressor works only half that time. It is rated 200 watts. What is the power consumption or energy consumption of the refrigerator?
Please again.
So take note of that question. A refrigerator runs for 24 hours daily, but the compressor works only half that time. That is 12 hours. And the refrigerator is rated at 200 watts. So what is the power consumption, daily power consumption of the refrigerator?
We'll come and take it from you later.
Let's move on to monthly energy consumption. Monthly. If you really understand the daily power consumption, it's the same as calculating for monthly power consumption. But before we proceed, take note of it. Imagine we assume that we have 30 days in a month. Based on our assumption, we have 30 days in a month. Let's assume we have 30 days in a month. And then a day, you spend 2 cedis. How much do you spend in a month? How much?
30 times 2 cedis, which is 60 cedis.
Good. So 30 times 2 cedis is what? 60 cedis. So for us to find the monthly expenses or you'll be making, we have to multiply your daily expense times the number of days. Is that not so? So this is the formula for daily power consumption. The power rating times the time you've used it. Normally we give it in maybe hours. Maybe he has used a 70 watts device for 6 hours in the day. What is the what? What is the power consumption daily? So if we find the daily consumption, we just multiply by the number of days we have in 1 month. And usually this type of questions, it is 30 days. This type of question is how many days? 30 days. So let's pick the first question. So we look at the first question that we picked on the electric fan. So let's revisit that question. A fan rated 75 watts is used for 8 hours every day. A fan rated 75 watts is used for 8 hours every day. Find the energy consumed per month. Find the energy consumed per month.
Should the answer be in? Should the answer be in kilometers? Kilowatts per hour?
Yes, it still be kilowatts per hour. Mind you, for 1 month, we assume the number of days is what? 30 days. So when we are able to solve for the daily consumption, we just multiply the daily consumption by 30 days. I hope that's clear.
Yes.
Okay.
The answer is 9 kilowatts hour.
The answer is what?
9 kilowatts hour.
Times 30.
Times 30 days. So.
I've done it.
That's 9.
Yes.
You have not done it. You are saying what?
It's 75 times 8, which is a day. And
Wait, what's the energy consumption month for the fan? What did you get for the daily consumption?
for the daily consumption, I got 600. No, for the daily consumption is 6 kilowatts hour.
Hey, we'll get 0.6. So we've already solved that question. 0.6 kilowatt hour. So 0.6 times 30.
Yes, I
That
got
would
9.
be the monthly consumption. 0.6 times 30 is what?
It's I got 9.
0.6 times 30.
0.6 times.
Hey,
0.6.
0.6 times.
Yes.
Oh,
Times
this place only
30.
for 0.6. 0.6 times 30. No, abapa na me deserve pa. We na me jeshi me ma friend. 0.6 times 30. What did you get? What's the answer? In fact. Bring the table.
6
Times
to
6.
18.
Times 6.
Do you think you are doing standard this thing? Why are you having very raised to the party?
No, it's not raised. No, I didn't do that. So 6, 0, 0, 6 to 8. 180.
And the 6 is not 6, it's 0.6. So 0.6.
The decimal point is coming.
And you have to say something.
I think it was this.
So the final answer is what? 18 kilowatt hour. That's the monthly energy consumption. Okay, let's solve it together. So now the energy consumption will be the power times the time. What's the power? The power rating is 75 watts, right? Is it 75? According to the question, the power rating is what? 75 watts. But I want to change the 75 to kilowatts. So kilowatts will divide by 1,000 kilowatts times time. What is the duration?
8
per
hours.
day. You use it for how many hours in a
8
day?
hours every day.
8 hours every day. So that's what we have. So we have 0.75, 0.1. So we have 0.075 kilowatt times 8. And 0.075 kilowatts times 8 gives us 0.6 kilowatt hour. 0.6. Well, 0.6 kilowatt hour. That's per day. I hope that's clear. That's the daily consumption. And we said monthly consumption should be the daily consumption times the number of days. We assume it is 30 days. So this is the daily consumption. So monthly consumption, let's write it this way, E month. The monthly consumption will be the daily 0.6 kilowatt hour times 30. And that gives us what? 18 kilowatt hour. 18 kilowatt hour. Exactly. Okay, so unfortunately, we've not been able to finish the notes. We were supposed to also continue with yearly power consumption and then finish up with calculating the energy costs. Calculating the energy cost. For example, you have an air conditioner that is rated for maybe 1,000 watts and use the air conditioning for like maybe 5 hours a day. So how much will you pay for using the air conditioning for maybe every day in the year? So that's what we'll be doing, assuming that the unit cost is like 2 cedis. Exactly. So unfortunately, we've not ended, but in our next lesson, we'll try our best to end.